I don't know. Like, okay, look up proof the Earth is flat.
I love Shaq, so it's kind of disappointing.
Look up proof the Earth is flat. Like, this one guy, he has a video of him taking a leveler, you know, like the things they used to make fucking flat things, and he takes onto the plane. And he's like, trying to it sounds scientific, but his science is fucking weak as shit. Like, his science is like fucking weaker than Steph Curry's ankles. Like, he's like, hey, so logically, the plane has to. If the Earth is round, the plane has to fucking go at this angle. So then the leveler will be off because the plane has to go at an angle to go. And it's like, fucking, are you dumb?
It says if the Earth was really a sphere hurtling through space, the water would be wobbling all over the place instead of staying flat.
But they don't understand that's gravity!
Is it not wobbling all over the place?
It is.
I mean,
it's just super huge waters.
Wait,
like, bodies of water.
It's not like there's like wind resistance against the fucking planet.
Yeah, it's not like there's wind resistance against the sun, and there's an atmosphere for a reason because it makes it. Oh my god, it's so fucking dumb.
It says if Earth was really a globe, rivers such as the Mississippi would have to flow uphill to reach the sea, flowing uphill 11 miles in its 3,000-mile length.
Oh,
doesn't make sense.
Gravity.
I think they're thinking centrifugal force would pull the water. I don't know.
If the Earth really was spherical, helicopters would be able to hover in place and wait for their destinations to come to them.
No, but they don't understand gravity.
Forever.
It's like they don't understand gravity and wind resistance. It would mean
gravity holds the helicopter where it's fucking.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did you almost believe it?
Are you like
you fucking flat earther?
He made me believe it.
No, I'm just like, what do you gain from proving this conspiracy theory right?
If Earth really was a globe, airline pilots would constantly have to adjust their controls as to not fly off into space.
Like gravity and wind resistance. Like, I think they're really underestimating gravity.
I don't know. Ew.
Yeah, like they think like fucking. Okay, I don't know if you guys know who this guy is, but like, do you know who Eddie Bravo is?
Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo.
No.
Yeah.
Eddie Bravo is really nuts. He's this really nuts Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. He's fucking crazy.
Does he believe it?
Huh?
Does he believe it too?
He thinks the Earth's flat. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, if you go up to a tall building, there's no window in front of you, and you can see the fucking Earth curving.
I don't know.
But they'll be like, nah. Like,
like
I don't know what they say to that.
It's a government window.
Yeah,
it's like when you're outside.
It's a government error. Creating illusions with your wind resistance and your gravity.
Your airplane.
Like what? Like gravity? What the like? I don't understand. I want to know how they think gravity works if the Earth is flat.
I don't understand the gravity of the situation.
Gravity's a conspiracy also.
Like, what are we being held? Like,
I don't care. Let them believe what they want to believe.
I guess so, but just like, why?
It's like how?
I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of people. It's like the same 5 celebrities over and over.
It's no, but that's just the popular people, like the celebrities that believe it.
Not even that popular.
No, that's like the celebrities that believe it. Like the regular day people that believe it
are a lot.
It's like, I don't know. You could probably go to fucking Mid-Earther fucking. I don't know.
How long are you even looking into this?
No, because like people start talking about it. I'm like, this is like literally the dumbest thing. But I keep hearing people talking about it, and it's getting more popular, which is why I'm like. So I just keep hearing more and more people fucking talking about it. Like, wait, dudes, like, check out this one video of fucking. Holy shit!
This is about the guy stupidly explaining.
The guy with the lever. Oh, I spelled YouTube wrong. Holy shit, your sensitivity is at like 1 billion.
It helps him lose that league.
Proof your love.
This is about the stupid guy who's like, oh.
Best flat earth proof. That sounds kind of interesting.
Why did you open a new tab for that?
Because I don't know if we're gonna have multiples.
Of what?
Multiple tabs won't open. This one. This is the guy. Okay, listen to this guy.
Haynes wants to end
He's gonna mess up my
smell
video.
This thing.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't know.
Doesn't
You can
need
just mute
to
this
be a
part.
thing.
Be like, no, it's for you.
I'm Daryl, and I'm a realist, also known as a flat earther.
A realist.
One thing that we deal with as being flat earthers is the scientific community. We'll post pictures, memes. We'll post videos. We'll post facts, figures, different experiments that have been conducted in the past, but not so much recent.
2 fucking lights
And
on your head.
that often results in people saying that we're discredited because we don't have any scientific backing for what we believe, although there's tons of evidence.
Because what do you
So,
need scientific facts for?
What I'd like to do is submit a new experiment to the scientific community. This is very simple. A lot of people don't fly a whole lot. I fly fairly regularly, at least every other month. And one thing that anybody can do, this is a simple experiment that anybody can conduct to determine definitely that the Earth is flat. You know, grab $10, go down to your local hardware store, pick up one of these spirit levels. Doesn't have to be this brand. I'm not getting paid by Swanson to
He
promote.
calls it a spirit level,
Grab
but I
a
think that's
spirit
just a
level.
brand of
Take it
spirit,
on
like
the
a
plane.
brand of leveler.
Now, I say take it on the plane because if we're living on a spinning ball or a globe that's 25,000 miles in circumference around the equator, according to curvature math, then the plane should be constantly dipping its nose forward in order to compensate for the curvature regularly during flights. But I don't know anybody who's actually reported that happening, and thus far it's just been speculation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my spirit level onto the...
So he says the plane has to constantly be
Dipping, like
okay,
the nose.
So in his sense, a theoretical Earth is round. So what is he saying?
That's not even the plane. Okay, so if the plane's flying, yeah, it's gonna take off. I'm gonna talk with this accent. It's going straight, so we'll have to dip its nose constantly to stay on the Earth. But I'm like, gravity makes that correct
It's so
for you.
far though.
He thinks the plane has to fly like this around.
No,
the
the
Earth.
plane's gonna.
I know this is an exaggerated.
No, the plane's gonna start off straight, so it's gonna come off straight,
And then go down.
and then it's gonna have to start going down because the Earth's flat. But if the Earth is round.
Oh, so
But if the
this is
Earth,
exaggerated.
but if the Earth
he
is
thinks the plane
If
has
it's
to
flat,
constantly
then it's just
keep dipping down. It has to go. That's like it has to
He has
do
to be flying
this.
like that all the time.
It can't because like he sees planes flying like this, so then he's like fucking. This is right because the Earth is flat, so the plane flies straight. But it's like the Earth fucking
How
round.
long they think the Earth is?
Yeah.
I don't know that. That's another thing I'm thinking. Is like, do they think the Earth ends, or is it like a two-sided plane?
Okay, so what is the end of the Earth for them?
That's what I don't know. I slightly
No,
looked
because
into
then when you get
this.
to the end, you just go like that.
Like I slightly looked into this, but I don't want the government
But
fucking
you would-
searching me,
you
like
could
finding me out for
literally,
like
peek over
fucking
them.
flat earth and shit.
I don't know.
Okay, we can continue. I just had to
plane
mentally process that.
and prop it to a point to where it's level.
Look, he's already thinking too hard.
And I'm going to record the fact that the bubble stays perfectly centered. And while that bubble is staying perfectly centered, it's going to be rather anticlimactic, but that's proof that the Earth is flat. It is what it is.
He's like,
You know,
fuck you
the
guys,
bubble
round
stays
earthers. You guys are
for a
dumb.
reason. You put this thing on a flat surface and it stays.
It's
bubble
on
stays
the
in the center.
plane. The plane
That
is
means
flat.
it's
you
level.
dumbass.
Sorry, if we're not constantly dipping the nose forward and the bubble.
No, because
is
yes, that's what he's
going
thinking. He's
towards
thinking
the
like it's in a fucking.
backside of the
He doesn't
spirit
understand
level,
that gravity
then we'll compensate
will
for
curve with the
curvature.
Earth.
You're not going to see that. So, currently, I'm on location at the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport in Savannah, Georgia,
On location.
and I'll be taking a short flight over to Charlotte, North Carolina. And once I get on the plane there, I'm going to do a 20-minute time lapse. Now, we're going to be on a A321 airplane. Max speed for that is 541 miles per hour. I'm going to do a 20-minute time lapse.
So he believes
That's
the top
over
speed
about,
of it, but he doesn't believe the windows. He believes that they're saying that that's the correct top speed of it. When they don't, when he doesn't even believe them to make windows, they're just fucking windows.
You can fly through the window?
Look at his face. He looks pissed off with himself.
No, I'm like,
Let's say around
why would he believe
180
anything if he
miles.
doesn't even believe the Earth is round?
We're going 180 miles over a curved surface, or over the curved
He's
Earth,
probably never even
as curvature
swam
math
before.
suggests, then that means there should be compensation for over 4 miles of curvature. So, that's the experiment. I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. Let's get ready to fly. Okay, so now we're on location at the Charlotte, North Carolina airport. I'm on the way to my terminal. Get ready to do this experiment. This is gonna be fun. Get ready.
He's like, I'm fucking about to prove you guys all wrong.
I gotta see the comments on this after.
Like, really.
See the Earth curving right now.
No, but he thinks it's a fucking lie.
Now that the plane's at cruising altitude, let's start the time lapse.
This lady, is it? This lady know him.
It's on a fucking flat table.
Oh my
Like,
god.
a level's not like
But that's
a
what he,
scientific
that's
tool
how
like
stupid
that.
he is. He can't understand it.
Like a level's not. It's through a flat surface. It's not like.
He doesn't get that, bro.
This isn't a legitimate scientific what do you call?
Experiment?
Experiment. Thank you.
I don't understand how he's like,
It
yeah,
is-
look at this, the Earth is flat, so the level ain't moving on the
theories-
flat surface.
His theories are
Bruh,
incorrect.
anybody who will hold a selfie stick for 20 minutes doesn't know what the fuck science is.
Like, that's the best way of him propping it up.
For real.
Oh shit, we're about to get copyright for that. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to cut out the audio.
What, selfie stick?
No, the audio, because they're,
This is so
they're
dumb.
recording. He's playing a song in his video.
Had to lose the selfie stick. Now it's really a scientific experiment.
This is just so dumb.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, I don't.
You gonna speed this up faster?
No.
Does he not think that gravity would curve with the Earth if the Earth is curved?
I don't know, dude.
Or does he assume like gravity is kind of like a magnet where it's like north and south? Maybe. Like, I don't.
I don't know.
I feel like the bubble is moving anyways.
It's like.
Okay.
Can we pause this really quick? That is not a proper tool to measure what he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
what I'm saying.
Well, actually, no. He's a little bit. His theory is, at the end of 4 miles, the thing should be noticeably curved. You know what I mean?
That's
No,
on a flat
his thing is that after 8 miles, he should like the plane should have had to correct already. So he's waiting for like the plane. He's waiting for that thing to show that the plane corrected by dipping its nose.
I think technically planes should. This is exaggerated, but they should be flying like this. Yeah, pushing up against Earth. It's very, very minute, but because if they aren't doing that consistently, the plane will drop, right? Because of gravity.
No,
pulling
it's
it
because
down.
no, they can fly straight because like the plane's wing is curved like
It
this.
has a little.
You know,
it's,
curved.
it's already curved.
Yeah,
Like, slightly.
no, like the plane. I mean that too, but like the plane, yeah, also has like aerodynamics. So like it's like a lower pressure here, higher pressure down here. So then
Oh,
it'll
okay,
go
I
up.
didn't even know
That's
that.
that's how
Yeah.
like it's like that's why.
You know, like when you make a paper plane and you lift the flaps up like this.
Yeah.
it makes
Yeah,
it
so
go-
it's like you create like a lower pressure here. Like it's pretty much like they make a difference in air pressure is what makes them fly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Are we gonna keep watching this fucking retard?
Oh my god, how fucking long does he go?
He's so fucking cocky though. Is the thing is like
Yeah,
he's so sure in his belief
Your
of the
science
fucking
is incorrect.
of the Earth being fucking round. That
What
he's
do I
like,
know about Scientology?
I mean, what is his back? like, what's his scientific background?
Anybody who has a
He went
lock
to
button
school,
on the top of their phone
probably.
is fucking wrong.
You went to science school in high
He's
school.
like-
Look at that. He's like, what the fuck you talking about? That's the part that fucking got me. Was like, he's like, what? What you gonna do about this? I'm like, fuck you. You're fucking dumb. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Bro, the only thing that's flat is his girlfriend's ass.
I can't continue to watch this.